everyone. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Throwback Thursday. Put so much more into Thursday. I have so much to tell you today. It is an exciting Thursday. I've learned so much about today. It is National Radiology Day, World Radiology Day. It all so much. If you're a radiologist, thank you. If you had anything in the science department to do with anything with x-ray, radiology, CTs, etc., thank you. Um, when doing the research for today's segment, it just let me know how blessed we are, because we take getting your broken arm x-rayed as an everyday thing. We take it for granted. I can't even imagine having this arm broken in not one, but three different places and not being able to get an x-ray, because it helped the doctors figure out, does she need surgery? Does she not need surgery? Does she need this? Does she need that? I just can't even imagine being a doctor, period. So if you're a doctor, thank you so much. But on top of that, being a doctor way back when it was really a guessing game on so many levels. You watch the old movies and you watch, I had to bring up Little House on the Prairie. They had the doctor. The doctor is shown on, I think, almost every episode, if not every episode. And, he did a lot of guessing. But, even through watching all of those, I never really thought about x-rays, radiology, CTs, MRIs, any of that. He didn't have any of that, including most medicines we have today. I mean, they had very little then, and most medicines they had then now are not legal. So there you are. But anyway, thank you for being here today. Today is December 8th, 2022. Welcome to Throwback Thursday. Woo! So excited that everyone is here. When you're here, if you're here now, later, whenever, if you just pop in, please comment where you're commenting from. What are you doing on this beautiful Throwback Thursday? I am in North Texas, north of Dallas, far north Dallas, I guess, and it's a little sunny, little gloomy, but you know what? It's a blessed and beautiful day. It doesn't matter. Today is what you make it. So make today beautiful. And you know what? We are just blessed that everyone is here. Give us a shout out. Let us know. Do you work in the radiology? Do you know anything about CTs, x-rays, blah, blah, blah? Let us know. We want to know what you are up to today, what you know about it, because I really didn't know that much. Thought I did, but no. And I bet when we go on and we tell you what we know now, there's going to be some things you may not know. So let's get started. Here we go. Yes, we are streaming live. You can find us on my YouTube channel, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. We are everywhere and anywhere. We make it live. We give you a live via your email. So if you're not on our email list, please put in the chat your email, or you can private message me on Facebook or LinkedIn. Let me know that you want to be added, because we give you so much that in our segments that we want everyone to know. Can you imagine not having x-ray? I can't imagine. Like I said, my broken arm, can't imagine. My grandson has broken his shoulder. He's had his ankles x-rayed. They used different x-rays, CTs, MRIs when he had a heart issue going on that we had to fix. My other grandson has broken his arm a couple of times. Think he's probably had his ankles x-rayed. My husband just had a complete knee replacement. I mean, I can't imagine not having all of these beautiful, wonderful radiology techniques and radiologists to be able to do it. The nurses, the lab techs, the doctors. I mean, wow, it's just amazing what we know today that we didn't know in the throwback era. So we're going to talk about past up to today because it's it's good to know what we had in the past so that we're even more thankful for what we have today. So let's move on. World Radiology Day. That should be every day. Every day. December 8th, 2022. Welcome. Welcome to Throwback Thursday. Let us know. Are you a radiologist? What do you know about it? What do you know about it? Thank you, Professor Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen. I'm sure I said that incorrectly, but of the Würzburg University of Germany. Did you know that all of this has been brought to us from Germany? I had no idea, but why not? So many things come from Germany and other places overseas. I'm in the United States. So, you think in our heads that most things come from the United States, but as more and more segments that I do, I find out that no, most things do not come from the US when it comes from our history. So in 1895, x-rays are discovered. Wow, that far back. But you know what? I think it's really far back, but in my head, we always had it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Röntgen discovers x-ray by accident. By accident. This is his wife's hand, and he noticed in her hand that he could see her bones, her ring, her bracelet, and it just exploded from then. But look how much we have grown from just the x-ray in the radiology department. I mean, wow. Wow. I just had to have a mammogram on my back. Well, that was weird. That was different. Never had one of those, never heard of that. And I was blown away with all the steps that they had to take and exhausted by all the steps that I had to take. So, and my dear husband, he always gets the brunt of all of this because he's my caregiver. So, you know what? When we're sick or hurt or in pain or under ailment or just don't feel good, be blessed that you have someone there to take care of you for sure. Okay, then we go on to find more history. This discovery was a scientific breakthrough and was rightly received with the enthusiastic interest by both scientists and everyone else. Other scientists could easily duplicate his experiment since the cathode tube was very well known then. Several scientists even dropped other lines of research to pursue these newly discovered rays, with the discovery receiving high media coverage. It's just amazing. See, they were blown away. Well, I'm blown away today in 2022 because I had no idea how it started, when it started, where it started, who started it. So I feel so much smarter now. Now, if any of my classmates from in the dinosaur years, as my grandchildren say, are listening today, Maybe you knew this. Maybe you learned this in one of our science classes. Well, maybe I was out that day. I don't know. But I will say I wasn't the leader of any of my classes. So that may be the challenge. But you know what? Even at my dinosaur age now, guys, we are still learning. And that's okay. That's what we should be doing. Keep the brain smart. Keep the brain smart. That's right. Always growing a brain. As I say with my grandchildren, wear your helmets. We're growing a brain. Um, so I hope you learn and you are learning some things about our medical background in radiology because I feel like that it's important. It's important to know why, how, when, where, who. We have these beautiful things to make our lives easier when figuring out what's wrong with us. Several medical personnel began using radiographs in Europe and the US just a month, 1 month, only 1 month, way back then after the discovery. 6 months later, radiographs also found their way to the battlefield to help the wounded. Thank you, scientists. Thank you. Because wow, was it just, I didn't even think about our soldiers um, in the field, our nurses in the field, our doctors in the field. Because you know what? Wow, that made their job so much easier. I'm sure it was a huge change of learning, but wow, I am so thankful that we were able to figure out how to do all of this. And in such a short time, once one person figured it out and another joined, which makes two. And look how much those two scientists have been able to do in just a short period of 6 to 1 month. Not years, not centuries, 1 month. I mean, it's amazing. Amazing. Again, I'm just excited and blown away that these beautiful, wonderful, very intelligent, smart people were able to figure this out. It's amazing, quite amazing. In 1896, the first surgical use, John Hall Edward uses x-rays in a surgical operation. Now, if he was here today to see what all that is being done with x-ray and radiology, um, he would be blown away as well. He would be like, wow, enthusiastic, happy, confused, all of the above. But it is exciting to know that all of these people put this together. Then we're going to skip all the way to 1999. Astronomical application Chandra X-ray Observatory is launched, allowing the exploration of violent processes in the universe. The exploration of violent processes. So I'm sure that is, I'm glad that we have it if we need it. I'm glad that someone was able to process it and get it figured out. And it's amazing of all the things that we can do now because of one scientist way back when. And here we are, the field is still growing, still being able to do more and more and more every day to, you know, imagine having no radiology, it's just amazing of everything we learn over time. And I'm so glad that we are learning and that we will continue to learn. I can't even imagine what radiology will be when my grandchildren are adults, real adults. I know that the teenagers think they're adults, but they're not. So when they become real adults, how much it will change in a short term, and then when they become older and change in a longer term, how much change there will be in the radiology field. And I don't want anyone to think that we're leaving anyone out. It's just Radiology Day. So that's what we're talking about, radiology, the scientists that brought it to us, and scientists that continue to grow upon it. And, every one of the health professionals that have anything to do with radiology. But you know what? I am thankful that everyday life we have it. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that took it for granted. So let's don't take things for granted, because as I learned when I put these segments together for Throwback Thursday and Monday Mojo, that I am learning to take nothing for granted, because nothing has always been here and has been the same. And I just blown away every time that I learn something new. You know what? It is good to learn things that are new, right? It's good to learn. It's good to think about what we could have, should have, what we don't. Don't think about what you don't have, because you have enough. And you know what? Be blessed for what you do have. Be blessed that scientist accidentally found X-ray, because since then he has helped more and more scientists and doctors and nurses and radiologists to build upon his little mound and made a huge mountain to an empire of knowledge and of equipment. And I can't find the magical word that, and it is magical when you think about the 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 challenges that they must have had way back when, and now it's made it so much easier. And I know each and every century, if not less, it will continue to build, that they can see inside of our bodies. They can see inside. I mean, even when you go to the dentist, they, they use x-ray, different kinds of x-rays, but it's all radiology. And we have to think about, oh my gosh, what would we do today without it? So just remember that. And remember, when you have to go in and take these crazy tests that cost so much money, there's a reason, because they have to continue to build upon it. And so it's just amazing. So let's go on to 2010. 2010, numerous medical imaging as of 2010, around 5 billion medical radiography examinations have been conducted globally. That is a hard sentence to say all together. So let me try that again. Around 5 billion, 5 billion medical radiography examinations have been conducted globally. And you know what? That's a lot. But you just think about it, maybe it is a lot, but we're talking about globally. And we're talking about, I mean, on my arm alone, it was x-rayed at the emergency room, because of course it happened on a Saturday. I'm just going to use my one arm for example. X-ray. Then they tell me to go to an orthopedic specialist to get a cast within 7 to 10 days. Well, I get there, and the first thing they do is x-ray again. Okay, to tell me, no, I'm not getting a cast, that I have to go to a more specific orthopedic surgeon so that I can have surgery on my arm. Well, what do you think the very first thing they did when I got there? Oh, well, let's back up a little bit. When I called to make the appointment for them, they sent me, get ready, for another x ray. And it was either a CT or MRI on my arm. Can't remember which one, but one of them. So again, it's still in the radiography department. So then I get to her office, and the first thing they do, guess what? X-rayed it again. So just this one arm was X-rayed 5 times before surgery. Now I go into surgery, and guess what? They use more radiography to find the right bone, to put the right plate and the right screw in the right areas. And then they x-rayed it before and after so they could give my husband and I a copy of what my arm and the side looked before and after. So there's 7 times. Then I go back for my checkup 2 weeks later, and guess what? The first thing they did, x-ray my arm again. So that is 8 times just for one arm, same injury. And guess what? I'm going to go next Friday to see her again. And I bet you the first thing they're going to do is what? X-ray it to see how it's doing. So is it really that many, since it's 5 billion and we're talking globally, and my arm has already been x-rayed at least 8 times, or something in the radiology department. So yeah, I mean, these doctors like using all the radiology things and equipment and test, because that is the way they know how to treat us, how to cure us, how to heal us. So, I'm very thankful that we have it. I'm never going to question again why, who, how, when, where, because now I know. Now you know. And I hope that you will share this information with your colleagues, your family, your friends. Let them know. They're going to think you're one of the smartest people on earth just by knowing. So show off. I do want to now is one of my favorite times, and this is time to show you our items reveal video. And I always love putting these together. And it's just a few small items to give you an idea what HomeSweetHomeTreasures.net has for you. I know you're shopping right now for your different holidays that are going on in December, and maybe even some that are going on in January. I don't know about you, family and friends, but I know my birthday is in December. We have let's back up. We have the Christmas. We celebrate Christmas. So we are buying for our family for Christmas right now. I have a birthday in December. I have a grandson turning 15 in December. Yay, Ty Ty. I know he's excited about turning 15 and getting his driver's permit. And, when you're a teenager, you just want to have those birthdays because you're always looking forward to the next year in your life. And now I've became an age that I want to have birthdays because that means I'm still here on this great earth and can still spend time with my family. I don't know about this age thing. I used to tell my kids and my grandkids, I'm just turning 21. And they would always laugh and say, yes, again. But then I got where I was 25 and they would say, yes, and again. So we'll stop there now. But then in January, I have a daughter, a niece, a sister-in-law, a nephew. I mean, I have all these people. all at once we have all these birthdays, which is great. And we love it. We love celebrating and telling everyone happy birthday and singing the happy birthday and having all the birthday dinners. Because everyone's birthday lasts like a week long each, at least. Some last, it seems like a month, but it's a wonderful time when you have a family and you get to spend time with your family and friends. So remember home sweet home treasures.net for all of your new with tag, new, like new, and vintage items. We have custom made items. Previously loved items are just like new. We make sure of it. Everything has gone through several times and disinfected several times. So here we go. Are you ready for your sneak preview? These are salt and pepper shakers, the snowman, and then you have the Christmas tree. Look at that. Now, for me, that snowman could stay out till the end of January because, we're nice, and for some of you, maybe even longer. Those two come together as a set. I put them together as a set, and they are vintage. Look at this beautiful pennant that's on this beautiful double silver tone chain. Now, this necklace is a shorter necklace. I cannot find a name engraved anywhere. It looks very high tone, expensive necklace. But again, I can't find a name, so I don't know. But it is beautiful. It does have the clear rhinestones in it. And look at this silver tone jewelry hanger and holder. The bottom could hold your rings, items you could hang your necklaces and bracelets on the that's coming off the limbs, I would call it, coming off of that. Again, a vintage piece for your dresser. Here is a vintage hanging tin sign, and it says love. It's in a rustic red color. Look at this beautiful frame. Custom made, I'm sure, I think maybe. Gold tone frame. And look at all the beautiful work on the inside. We are family since before we were born. And then it has an entire description. Some of these items may or may not be on the website. Most of them are not there yet. I will get them added today or tomorrow for your buying. If you find something that you definitely want, just comment in the comments. Let me know that you want a certain item. I can go ahead and get that set aside for you. And you know what? It is just a pleasure to be able to serve you and to give you the best buying experience that you can have. I am working right now with some customers to get them to do an items reveal or get on and talk with you about how the process worked for them. If they were happy, how happy were they? What did they like about their items or their shipping or how it was shipped? So, we're always looking for what you want to see, what you want to hear about, what interests you. Give us some ideas. Drop us a link. Let us know. What do you want to hear about? Because we're here for you. We have several listeners, and I know that sometimes they're not able to come on live and with us, and they will watch the recording, which is fine as well. Watch the recording, comment so that I know that you watched it. Ask me questions. Woo the comments. Woo the ideas and suggestions and the knowledge. Let me know what you like, what you do. Maybe you're a radiologist. Maybe you work in the X-ray department or CDC department. Maybe you work with monograms. Maybe you are a doctor or a scientist. Let us know what you know. It's like my arm. I know nothing about what's broken my arm except 3 places, and I had to have surgery. But I don't know the detail that went into fixing this arm. I know how I broke it, never broken anything. It was a pain that I've never ever felt before. And you know what? I know I'm older. Never broken anything. I don't work out. I'm sure that's part of it. But it's not healing fast. It takes time. It takes working this thing out just to try to get it back to some kind of normalcy. I mean, I can move this arm like crazy. And then I start moving this arm without my cast on. I have a removable cast. It is a cast. It's not like something you go to CVS or Walgreens, Walmart to purchase. This was molded for my arm to fit my arm, but I can take it off for physical therapy and exercising and showering, which is great because I don't play football. I don't play sports. I'm not in a work field that I could hurt my arm. But I do when I'm typing, keyboarding, whatever you want to call it these days, or I'm out with a lot of people, like shopping or um, out with my family because we do have a 3-year-old that runs around. I always keep this on because I don't want to hurt it more than it's already hurt for sure. Um, but yeah, let's keep that in mind of everything you've learned. And guess what? To go with your shopping experience that we just went through our very short preview, there's a few things that I want you to keep in mind because we always want to make it easy. We always want to make it affordable. And we don't want it to be stressful, whatever you're doing when it comes shopping with Home Sweet Home Treasures. Net. So I want you to remember that when you're out shopping at your laptop, keyboard, monitor, computer, there's so many things now that we utilize um, to really, like, I use a laptop with a large monitor with a keyboard, a mouse. Some people don't have all of that set up. But whatever it is, when you're shopping, make it easy. Make it where it's not stressful. Why be stressed? I mean, we have so many other things that we stress over. Why stress over that? I mean, why? Why? Um, so if you can't think maybe what you want to get someone, you can't find it, you're not for sure what to get them, you know what? We have the perfect idea. Virtual gift cards make the best gifts. Perfect stocking stuffers. They are good for the United States and international. That's right, because they are virtual and we do ship everywhere. Keep plastic out of our landfill. Just a small gift card, plastic gift card, debit card, credit card, whatever it may be. When you cut it up, and I do hope that you at least cut it up, when you throw it into your garbage, it will take minimum 200 years, not 2 years, 200 years. The average card of that size takes 200 to 500 years to go back into Earth. According to how they're made, maybe 200 years, maybe 500 years. Some of them even take more than 500 years. They don't want to burn those plastic cards because some of the ink and the plastics they are utilizing to make those cards are not good when they burn them because of what they burn off. So keep that in mind. If you buy Home Sweet Home Treasures gift cards or anyone else's, just make sure they're virtual. It's easy. You provide me your email address. I send it to you via email. Let's say you're an office manager and you're in charge of buying everyone in the office a $25 gift each. And here it is, December 8th, and you haven't done it yet, and you're feeling like it is a stress. Get online, send me a message, get on the website, www.homesweethometreasures.net. Order those gift cards virtually. I will email them all to you, or if you provide me all of their names and emails, guess what? I will email them individually. Let's just say they don't get it, or they don't spend it this week and they forget about it, and January comes and I don't know where it is. I can't find it in my email. You or them contact me, and guess what? I have a log of that number. I will provide you that gift card number, and they can still spend it. With so many, you lose, you snooze, you lose. So not with Home Sweet Home Treasures. We're here for you. We're here for you today. We are here for you next week, next month, 6 months from now. We are here to serve you. So don't forget that we are here for you. Also, to help you even more, we are going to provide you with a code word. Are you ready? Here is our code word for today. You guessed it, X-ray. When you check out, if you will use that X-ray code, you will get 15% off. Oh, LaDonna, can I get 15% off of my gift cards? Yes. Yes, you can. If you buy $100 gift card, guess what? Oh, you get 15% off. If you buy a $5 gift card, you get 15% off. So there you go. And your gift cards never expire. Don't wait too long. I'm ready now. I'm ready to help you. If you can't find what you're looking for on the website, we have an entire warehouse that's not even on the website yet. And I may have the items you're looking for. If I don't, guess what? I have a network full of people that do similar of what I do. Maybe not exactly the same, but similar. And I can reach out to them and probably find what you want and get it for you. So think of us when you're buying for your holiday parties, gifts, birthdays, anniversaries. You know, if someone's throwing a Christmas party, don't show up empty handed. Have a little gift card for them. It's so easy. It is so easy. And people that love to collect bells or dolls or bears or vases, whatever it may be, we have them. We have them. Precious moments, got them. So yeah, we're full. We are full of inventory. Just let us know what you are looking for. I hope you've loved today's episode. Reach out to us, send us a comment, let us know what we can do to help you shop easier, stress-free. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful and wonderful Thursday, December 8th, 2022. Make today a beautiful day, a lovely day, and keep your mojo going until I see you again on Monday for Monday Mojo. All right, we're out of here. See you soon.